because the reality is I'm making this channel specifically to help other people. This is what this entire process is for. And the process of helping you, the viewer, my subscriber that's watching this video. And it's really up to you to decide sort of kind of what content you want me to create. But again, if you have a request, please feel free to leave a comment below. I want to make sure that we all do it right. Committing to big goals. Been thinking a lot lately. Kind of apprehensive to make this video because I have a lot of kind of I don't know, I'm getting excited because I'm taking my nutrition seriously. And the last big goal I did, or I committed to, that I actually made real great progress on, was a 500-pound deadlift. Well, actually, the 600-pound deadlift. Actually, it failed. And it's still an important goal of mine to get super strong and to do well in powerlifting, to do as well as I can. But throughout this entire process, the hardest part is staying healthy. And my conditioning is terrible. And my diet was terrible until recently. So this is sort of my official commitment as part of the 30-day MyFitnessPal food journal challenge, was to track my food for 30 days, or to have you track your food for 30 days. On this channel today, I'm committing, I don't know when this video is coming out, but to commit to getting a six-pack. Yes, I'm going on a diet, a serious diet. Now, before you start hating on me and thinking that I'm going to shrivel up into a little stick and become Skinny Ryan, the one thing that makes me want to make this goal in the first place was I need something that is something, I need a goal that's going to drive me, and that's really important to me. I want something that's going to drive me forward, and for a long time it's been powerlifting, it's been deadlifting, it's still going to be important to me. You know, I want to drop a weight class, but I'm running into too many problems. I mean, I'm still going to compete in February or January, the powerlifting meet I always compete in, at a lower weight class. But the challenge now is I have no control, or I have no sense of understanding what's going on with my body. I mean, I do, don't get me wrong, but because if I don't train heavy, I'm fine. I'm sure you probably have had this experience. If you don't train heavy, you're fine. But there's something missing out of your life. There's this sense of purpose that's like gone, and it's terrible. You know, God, I can't tell you. It's so bittersweet, because you know, it's only real bitter if you don't have something kind of bigger or some other thing to kind of chase. It's bittersweet because I can't tell you how much I miss that rush under the barbell. Like today, for instance, I squatted, for the first time in like 2 weeks, and I squatted 303 for a set of 5, really fast, really strong. I deadlifted today. The squats felt good. I felt my hip a little bit. So I went some deadlifts with 275, nothing heavy, 275 pounds. And I felt my hip. I did 2 sets of 3, and then I moved over to sumo. It seems like sumo is going to be the way to go because I'm not having any issues. But it's going to be hard to say until I actually switch over. Although I'm going to be forced to switch over because I don't know how much longer I can go not training heavy. I don't know, because I haven't pulled 400 pounds in like months. It's driving me crazy, and I'm going off on a tangent from the main subject of this video. And the main subject of this video is really the six-pack goal and getting track of my diet. The other goal is doing an overhead squat and being able to have good overhead strength. That's another goal of mine. Those are my two goals. So get a six-pack or get lean. I don't know what it's going to be, but that's what I'm driving for. Set a deadline. You know, I'm not going to kill myself to get there, but I'm just announcing it so that you know what my intention is, or what I'm going to do with my diet. Although I don't make a lot of nutrition videos other than this thing I've been making recently with a 30-day tracking of MyFitnessPal food journal. But keep in mind that this is kind of what I'm focused on. I'm focused on maintaining my strength. I'm still very strong enough. I'm immobile. I'm having trouble with my ankles. I think that's the issue. So I think, just thinking out loud here, is, my ankle, someone commented in my previous video when I was doing some Olympic lifting about my valgus knees. I think it was Spade and I think Anthony then or 10, and I'm learning that this is my left hip, my left ankle is more flexible, my left hip and glute is more flexible on the left side. My right side is tighter. I have restriction in the right ankle significantly when compared to the left. It's also tighter quad and tighter hip on the right. So it's making it so my body is shifting. I'm getting this asymmetrical shift. And then I'm also getting a lot of overuse on this left side. So all my strength and issues is coming with my psoas on the left side. So when it comes to doing like a deadlift or a squat or something heavy, that requires me to go into deep hip flexion. I'm having to essentially shift on that side, and when the weights slide or I'm doing low repetitions, I don't have a whole lot of issues. So with that said, mobility is going to be the most important thing. Ankle mobility is going to be the #1 focus. The second focus is going to be overhead. Actually, overhead's the only thing that's really fun because it's challenging and I can feel progress in there. And the diet, just staying tight on the diet, really staying focused on my goals, and just accomplishing this goal of getting a six-pack or just getting lean without losing strength. Now, how am I going to define that? I have no idea. I just know that my bench is going to take a shit dive because I know my deadlift won't do too bad and my squat won't do too bad, but my bench is going to take a shit dive simply because one thing I noticed when I got up to 200 pounds was that I was thicker and wider. So when the bar touched my chest, the range of motion was less, and also I had more sinking room because of chest muscles and also fat, right? So it was easy. It was crazy how my range of motion shrunk. So when I drop down to, when I get to under 190, it's going to be kind of weird. So don't hate me. Understand that I'm doing this for my own personal reasons to just find a way to control myself. I think really what it is it's nice to have a goal where you have 100% control over your thing. I guess that's the biggest reason why people do these diets when they do bodybuilding shows. Now that I think about it, the reason why people do bodybuilding shows, the reason why people do these physique shows is because it's 100% under their control. Of course, there is always the issue of taking drugs, excessive stimulants, starving yourself almost. Of course, I'm not going to do any of that, but I mean, of course, the stimulants, of course, I can't give up caffeine. But the other thing to consider also is that you have full control over your diet. You control what you put in your body. And although it's something that for a long time I've resisted, it's something that I can control. I can stop eating, I can eat more. I have full control over that. Whereas with my squatting, deadlifting, and benching, God, flexibility takes so long to change. It takes so much time to change that stuff. And I'm still working on it, but it's almost like, I train heavy, I was feeling good, and I'm having trouble today. It's terrible. It's just like, if I get hurt, or I'm like, if I hurt the way I am right now, I can't make videos, or I don't want to make videos. Not because I'm not motivated. It's because I can't sit in front of a computer and edit video. It's frustrating because I can't write, I can't sit, that's like the biggest part. I can't write, I can't edit video, and because my hip is bothering me, and as stupid and as silly as it sounds, it's so frustrating. And that's sort of the reason why I had to back off, because there was a period of time, I mean, for those of you that follow my channel a little bit closer, that I have some time where I'm actually like, I have more video. There'll be times where I stop editing video, and there was like maybe 1 or 2 times where I stopped editing video, and the reason why was because I had trouble with my hip. It's annoying, and I'm not home enough to use my standing desk, and even then it's still very difficult. My point in saying all this is like, hey, know where I'm going with my goals. Keep in mind that I do have full intentions to deadlift 600 pounds someday. It's really just about being healthy, and understand that everything that I do is to really make myself better and share my journey with you and to help you, because the reality is I'm making this channel specifically to help other people. This is what this entire process is for. And the process of helping you, the viewer, my subscriber that's watching this video, I get a lot out of it because I'm giving something from myself, and I learn so much by making these videos. And it's really up to you to decide sort of kind of what content you want me to create. I have a lot of more mobility videos coming out. I just have to put them together. At the same time, I have other videos that some of you don't watch, which is totally fine. But again, if you have a request, please feel free to leave a comment below. I want to kind of help the community, people that want to get stronger, because I still want to get stronger, but I want to make sure that we all do it right. So leave a comment and let's get to the video, or end the video. I don't know where I am in this segment. Well, be sure to sign up for my email list. There's a link in the description if you like to get writings from me, or you want to get my email address, or you want to email me. I've gotten a few emails and I haven't had a chance to respond to all of them. I'm going to get better at responding to stuff, but if you have some personal questions you want to ask specific to your situation, we can converse. Want to see what I can do to basically help you, taking the time to watch my videos, and I want to see if I can help you get to your goals. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.